for you guys in the Green Lantern suit, just I guess walk me through just that first day in character, in costume. What was that?
Look, he's already immediately looking directly at John Stewart. So, I mean, that tells you something right there. What's up, everybody? Today, I'm excited. We're checking out the Lanterns, the official trailer. I know this came out a little while ago. I'm late to the game, but we're watching this, and then we're checking out an interview that just came out from Variety, where I feel like they revealed a bit too much, but we'll check it out. I'll share it with you guys. But for now, let's check out this trailer because, man, I've been telling you, Lanterns, it's going to be the best thing in the DC when it comes out. Guaranteed it's going to be the best thing. I know a lot of people have been hating on it, but I'm telling you guys, the show is going to be good. So let's check out this trailer and see how this goes.
It's time to get up, Junior.
So,
Aaron Pierre,
cop.
so
I'm
good,
just being
perfect, John
trained.
Stewart.
All right, new lesson. Take the ring
People know.
and fly.
People
Just
know
fly.
he's
I'm sorry.
a Green
Fly,
Lantern.
please. What's that?
You're the backup quarterback.
For now.
Think about flying and created a bird instead.
What do you think is going on?
It's no accident we're here. These victims are gonna end up being alien.
Based on what?
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
I think this is more than just a feeling.
This is a threat no one's ever seen before.
What do you know about Manhunters?
Ooh,
Where'd you hear that word?
Manhunters are the most dangerous beings to ever exist in the galaxy.
we gotta talk about
Any
that.
species.
So it could be anyone.
He's gonna send an army to put you down.
Do you resent Hal Jordan?
The ring's always been mine.
This is Bird again.
Jordan's just keeping it warm.
Yo!
Sinestro.
You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Hal?
No.
Let's say what he actually is.
My replacement.
Okay, that's really interesting.
In brightest day,
Hey, yo, okay, come on
in
now.
blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Alright.
A lot of beer.
Okay, guys, come on. I already said this is about to be the best thing that the DCU has, right? I feel like this is gonna be better than what I even thought. This has a way more Green Lantern stuff than I thought. I thought it was going to be way more grounded than what this trailer showed. I thought we were not going to get much constructs and much Green Lantern action, and we were going to focus more on the individual characters and just building the characters, introducing the characters. We're getting a very, very grounded story. But this is way more sci-fi, way more Green Lantern heavy than I thought, which is great. I don't understand how people will. I don't understand how people are gonna hate. People are gonna hate on the show after watching that. That was crazy good. That was really cool, man. The constructs look awesome. The only thing I don't like about the constructs is the fact that they're not glowing when they're flying. But I can't blame Chris Mundy and Damon Lindelof. I can't blame the creators of this show. I gotta blame James Gunn because he already set that precedent with Superman. You know what I mean? This was funny. This was cool. In the interview that we're about to watch, he talks a little bit about this bird, and that's not so that it's not. Well, I guess I'll say it now. That's not the only time we're going to be seeing the bird. We're going to see the bird multiple times throughout the show. Looks like. It's going to be his little buddy, but we'll talk about that when we watch the interview. Let's talk about the Manhunters, okay? I'm curious how they're going to tackle the Manhunters, okay? I mean, obviously, I'm thinking Martian Manhunter, but then obviously Martian Manhunter has nothing to do with the Manhunters and Green Lantern, okay? They just share that same word, but see but here's what they could do differently, because when you adapt something from a comic book into live action or any adaptation, you're going to do things differently, right? So the Manhunters are they're like these space cop robots, right? And now and Green Lanterns are space cops, but these space cop robots can shapeshift, like you can see here. The Manhunters are iconic in Green Lantern lore because, they're two space cops, right? But the thing is, with the Manhunters, they're like, I will do whatever it takes to get justice. They'll kill people and everything. So they're not like the Green Lanterns in that way. So there you have these two opposing factions. They're both trying to achieve justice in two different ways. But see, the thing is, because this is an adaptation, you can play with it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this is what they're going to do, but being a Martian Manhunter fan, I'm just theorizing here a little bit. Martian Manhunter is a detective. Green Lanterns are detectives, are cops. Manhunters are detectives. So they could do a storyline where there is a tie between Martian Manhunter and the Manhunters. Maybe Martian Manhunter infiltrated the Manhunters. He's a shapeshifter also. He's called Manhunter. Maybe they could explain this is why he's called Manhunter in this universe, that he was a Manhunter. And he just kept that name. He's a Martian Manhunter. He's not a robot Manhunter. He's a Martian Manhunter. I don't know. They might be able to do something here, but that's a stretch. The reason why I'm bringing this up is, again, I'm a massive Martian Manhunter fan, and a lot of people were like, hey, this show is the perfect show to introduce Martian Manhunter because Lanterns are space cops, and Martian Manhunter is, well, a Martian. And if you're introducing Martians here, Manhunters here, maybe you might introduce Martian Manhunter. I don't know. It's a stretch, but I just gotta say it, man. But see, like this whole stuff with Hal Jordan coming to meet Sinestro is that's super cool. He's coming to this prison to meet his former master. Is giving me like Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to Count Dooku vibes here, this could be cool. And we're seeing Hal Jordan use the ring a lot. There's more I can talk about, but might as well hear the cast and the creators of the show talk about it, right? So let's go check out this interview. I'm not going to play the entire thing. There's certain sections of this interview that I want to check out. So without further ado, let's dive into this now.
For you guys in the Green Lantern suit, just I guess walk me through just that first day in character, in costume. What was that day like?
It was hot.
You don't notice already. I didn't even notice this when I first watched it. Already. Okay, this is Damon Lindelof, this is Tom King, and this is Chris Mundy, I think. Chris Mundy, when the interviewer asked the question, he's already immediately looking directly at John Stewart. So, that tells you something right there.
That day like?
It was hot.
And then he looks at Kyle. And see here, let me just stop talking and play it.
Costume. What was that day like?
It was hot. Right?
It's like it was hot, right? Looking at John Stewart, looking at Aaron Pierre. So, we all right there, we're going to see Aaron Pierre, John Stewart, in his Green Lantern costume in this show. We're not just seeing Hal Jordan in his outfit. We're seeing John Stewart suit up with the ring and everything in this show.
You was in the suit.
see, Aaron Pierre is trying to deflect, trying to say, hey, you were the one in the suit.
Lantern suit. Just I guess walk me through just that first day in character, in costume. What was that day like?
It was hot. Right?
You was in the suit.
Not personally. The costumes were awesome. I loved my costume. As soon as I got it on, I fit into it. I was dirty, I was disheveled, it fit the whole character right off the bat. You can smell the alcohol on him. You could, cigar smoke, and off he was doing his stuff. That's how I was thinking about
100%. I think, there's only so much you can do in pre-production. There's only so much immersion and just embracing that you can do before
I
actually
love the
arriving
design of the
onto set.
rings.
And I think,
They look really
once you
cool.
get the boots on, the pants on, the jacket on, all of a sudden you become
Yeah.
what you've been aspiring to become for the purposes of the series. And it was a great feeling. And big shout out to
There we go, he said it.
our department responsible for that. They completely smashed that out the ballpark, and they are equally as much a part of the success of what we created.
Because the suit
as
makes
any
the
of us sit
character.
here today.
I mean, Aaron Pierre literally said it right there. Boom. He's going to be in the suit. We're going to see Aaron Pierre, a.k.a. John Stewart, suit up in Lanterns. I'm looking forward to that, man. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be real cool.
And how cool that suit looks. That's the coolest suit I've seen. And Batman's got nothing on.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Saying.
Throw Batman under the
Just
bus.
saying. He's not here, is he?
He hears stuff. He hears stuff.
Heard it here first.
I mean, a lot of people would disagree. A lot of people hate on the suit. I'm not hating on the suit. I think it looks cool. Is it the absolute perfect, the absolute best Green Lantern suit ever? Obviously no, but it's nowhere near as bad as people make it out to be. Nowhere near. One thing I do want to say is it looks like, if you look at the shoulders on Kyle Chandler and look at the shoulders when he's wearing the suit, like the suit looks big. Like his head looks real small when he's in the suit. That's one thing I'll say about it. All right, now I talked about the Manhunters a little bit before when we were watching the trailer, but now let's hear the creatives of the show talk about the Manhunters and what they mean for this upcoming TV show, man.
The other big reveal that we got today was Manhunter. Is now officially part of the show, and Manhunter could mean a lot of different things for comic book fans. There's the Manhunters. There's
Tom
Martian
King knows.
Manhunter.
Now it's song.
There we go.
Of course, the Netflix show.
Which is what Kyle would call it the man-eater all the time.
What kinds of Manhunter, I guess, are we getting in the show? I guess without giving too much away, I guess, of the mystery.
Yeah.
And Manhunters, this is something very, comes right from the comics, and the people who know the complicated history of the Manhunters and the Green Lantern Corps, may find some answers there. So, just a shout out for my fellow nerds.
Yeah, that's super cool that they're going to be in the show, man.
I want to know everyone's.
Perfect that they've introduced the Manhunters in a TV show. Like, you can flesh it out. You can flesh that dynamic a lot. That's cool. That's like perfect for a cop drama. That's so cool that they're doing that.
I want to know everyone's your favorite light construct that you get to make, or the coolest thing you get to make with your ring from the show. Whoever wants to answer.
Yo, look at him. He's like, yo, you guys better not spoil anything.
I feel like that's a Green Lantern's question.
It seems like a Green Lantern's question.
But I'd say Church Key, because it was the first one I ever did. And some reason, I was able to do it the first time.
Yeah, like how do you just even know? That's funny.
It was the first one. And then when I saw it too, the way that it turned out pretty good. They did a good job.
I feel like I'm gonna really like him as Hal Jordan.
Little buddy, the bird that I manifest.
There we go.
Yeah, it's so funny because of course, how we see it in the final edit is not what we were working with, but nonetheless, I got attached to the idea that John had this buddy with him, and there's quite a sad moment.
I bet you that's
John and that bird. Not too.
How much want to bet that was a James Gunn idea? I mean, it might not be, but James Gunn loves having a little buddy, a little creature companion type of stuff. He loves doing that.
Not too deep into the series, but I would say that's my favorite construct because it came from such a deep place within him. So I would say that.
What do you use on set in place of
the
bird? A little
his
fake
character.
bird?
Oh, they got so creative.
Oh yeah.
It was a long, sturdy wooden stick with a makeshift bird on it, and the entire crew would whistle and chirp when this bird was on set.
Every single time.
Every time.
Every
for
time.
As long as
We're gonna see
the
this
bird
bird
was on
multiple
the
times,
cushion.
man.
And it was funny every single time.
It was funny every single time. It didn't get old.
How does Guy fit in with the cast and the other Lanterns?
He
Big
doesn't
question.
fit in, and that's exactly how he fits in. You know, like Nathan and I. Nathan's a good friend of mine, and we talk about stuff like this all the time. The Lantern Corps is made up of exactly who it needs to be made up of. We need John and his intentionality, his specificity, his almost verging on a mild OCD and a detail. We need John. We need Hal and his courage and his swagger and his fearlessness. We need Guy and his spontaneity and his volatility, and we need all of these folks, and that's what I love so much about the Green Lantern Corps. It needs all of those ingredients in order for the cake to be fully baked, and it's so fun when the three of us are all around each other trying to. We all believe we're the Green Lantern, and it's a really fun and beautiful dynamic between the three of us.
Holy crap, that was perfectly said. Do you want to do a writer's room? I mean, if the acting thing's not working out, we could use it.
Listen,
oh
man.
my God, wow, that was perfectly.
Yeah,
So we got
man.
Hal,
Aaron Pierre
we got
gets it.
Guy, we got John. Those are the Lanterns. Any other Green Lanterns popping up in Lanterns?
I think three's the crowd for season 1.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are references to
We
others.
name check some
How many do you
folks.
want?
Three's the crowd for season 1, so we might get a season 2, and we might get more Green Lanterns in the future.
We name check some folks, but you don't see anybody.
There's possibilities.
There is a squirrel
Yeah.
that is name check.
Chip.
Chip.
And there's a
With
real
an apostrophe.
and there's a real big one that comes.
It comes later in the show.
It just gets mentioned.
Big physically.
I'm just a big one.
Okay. Planet size, perhaps.
A big one.
Perhaps.
A big one.
Let's see. I know. This is not the last we're seeing of John. You're in the Superman sequel,
Yep.
Man of Tomorrow. Is that how is the John Stewart we see in Lanterns different or similar from the guy we're going to get on the big screen?
Excellent question.
I mean, brother, I can't say too much, but I mean, it's it's just in terms of chronology, it was such a major privilege and something I'm very grateful for to have had the 6 months discovering who John was before I stepped on set for Superman, Man of Tomorrow. It's not that's not a given, and it's not guaranteed every time. So to have been able to live with John for so long, I was able to step onto that set with an understanding of John that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So it was great, and it's great being around.
We got to talk about that.
Everybody at the same time. So it's a great dynamic.
Boom. All right. So that is so important, man. That's why I'm so thankful for the show, and that's what I wish that happens for Martian Manhunter. Like, I kind of really want Martian Manhunter to be introduced in this show, because I don't want him to be introduced under James Gunn. I don't want our first look at the character, at Martian Manhunter, to I know I shouldn't be talking about Martian Manhunter. I should be talking about Green Lantern, but it gets my point across. I don't want our first look at Martian Manhunter to be James Gunn's vision of Martian Manhunter. Here we are like under the direction of James Gunn. Here this John Stewart here is being written and directed by somebody else, by Chris Mundy and Damon Lindelof. I look at what they're doing here compared to what James Gunn did, with Mr. Terrific and Superman and all of them. Look at what they're doing here with Hal Jordan and John Stewart. I'm really thankful that we're getting the groundwork laid. We're getting the foundation laid in this TV show, just like what Aaron Pierre said. The foundation for who John Stewart is being laid in this TV show. Now you take that foundation that's already been built. The actor knows how to play this character. The actor knows where this character needs to go, who this character is, right? That foundation, take that and then put it in Man of Tomorrow. That I'm fine with, okay? I don't want the foundation for every single mainline character in the DCU to be built by James Gunn, because I'm not the biggest fan of his vision, okay? Like, if you look at Superman, I think David Cornsweet has a better understanding on the character of Superman than James Gunn does. Go watch the video I posted about David Cornsweet's audition tape, the scene with him having a conversation with Lois Lane was his audition. Now go look at the scene in the movie, okay? David Cornsweet understands the way Superman needs to act, the way the Superman needs to embody himself, I guess, more than James Gunn does. And that's why I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful that we're getting John Stewart, we're getting Hal Jordan, we're getting their foundation in this TV show, and then we'll see them in Man of Tomorrow. I want the same thing to happen for Martian Manhunter. I'm hearing all these rumors that Martian Manhunter is going to be in Man of Tomorrow, which is worrying me. I don't want to see James Gunn's version of Martian Manhunter. I'd much rather see Martian Manhunter introduced in Lanterns somehow, maybe, and then see him in Man of Tomorrow. Or maybe hopefully get his own TV show with somebody else. Oh man, I think I missed showing it in the interview, but I'll share the link down below also. But they purposely focused on the hierarchy of the Green Lanterns, right? So you have Sinestro trained Hal Jordan, and Hal Jordan trained John Stewart, right? I mean, again, it reminds me of Star Wars. So they're showing Hal Jordan going to his former master Sinestro to talk about his troubles with John Stewart. Even though Sinestro is who he is, there's a respect there where there's, like, you know, Hal Jordan looks up to his former master. I mean, that's who he trained under. He's looking up to Sinestro, and he's seeking advice, which is why he goes to this prison to talk to Sinestro about teaching his own underling, you know, like this sequence right here. So I mean, this show is going to have depth. It's going to have really cool dynamics between the characters, which means these characters are going to have a solid foundation, okay? And I mean, come on, man. This show is about to be awesome. This show is about to be so cool. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What did you guys think about this trailer? What did you guys think about the interview? Come on, that looks so cool. This looks so cool. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm looking forward to this. Officially, this is a thing that I'm looking forward to the most in the DCU, hands down, easily. So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about this? And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.